There's a tipping point just before you become profitable in trading where you're sat at a break even. Now what I mean by you're sat at a break even is you've got the skill set and the knowledge required to make money from the financial markets, yet you're unable to do so because every time you run up a funded account, every time you make money on a personal, you end up running back down to a break even and you're not able to retain the profits to either go ahead and get it out as a payout or just to go ahead and withdraw it so the money is in your bank account. If you're at this stage, do not stress because many other traders, including myself, have been in this exact position. And I was spending every day tending to the markets, putting all of my time, my hours and my effort into building knowledge and skills that I needed in order to become profitable. However, every time I'd make a profit on an account or I'd pass stage 1, stage 2 of my funded, I would never be able to get over the line and actually just get a payout in my account. And this to me is known as the break-even stage. However, fast forward 24 months from that point and I'm a multi-six-figure funded trader who now receives payouts on both personal and prop firm accounts, as well as running a community with over 2,000 active members who all trade a similar model on a day-to-day basis. So if you're interested in learning how we all do that, stick around to the end of this video because I'm going to tell you how to get out of the break-even stage. You may feel that you're in a position where you've mastered psychology, you've mastered risk management, you know exactly what you want to trade every single day in terms of a strategy, yet you just can't retain, maintain, or build up any sort of form of profits. Well, trading no longer has to be like this for you. But in order to escape this point, you have to escape your old self. And what I mean by this is you have to become the #1 version of yourself as an individual. So you have to begin by cutting out all of those friends that cost you money, they cost you your time, and they're simply just wanting you to bum around and just be a simple dosser. You have to cut all of that out. You have to cut out the social circle that's forcing you into the pubs and clubs every night and every weekend. You have to draw yourself away from, those nice restaurants and places that you like to go out and eat. You have to draw away from the idea of living a glorified lifestyle short term. So no longer financing vehicles, no longer running up a big credit line. Cutting out all of these things and just looking at where you can save money first and where you can build yourself up as a better individual is what's going to slowly turn you profitable as a trader. For me, when it came to finding profitability as a trader, it wasn't actually about what I wasn't doing at the time. It was more about what I was doing that I needed to go ahead and cut out. When I finally stepped back from smoking every single night, bumming around and doing absolutely nothing, I was then able to start taking actionable steps towards the goals that I wanted to achieve. Although when I was smoking weed, I was able to, go and get all of my work done and get everything smashed and tick off a checklist that I needed to for the day. That was the extent that I went to. That was as far as I was willing to go at that point. I wasn't willing to put myself outside of the comfort zone and push myself further. And you might be in a similar position to that. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be, smoking weed. However, it could be going out and drinking, it could be partying, it could be constantly going in the clubs, it could be even just going out to your local bar. If it draws you away from your goals when you're really driven and you're trying to achieve something, then you need to find a way to either cut it down or cut it out completely. So the pub becomes the gym, the late mornings become the early morning runs, and the late nights waiting for the clubs to open now come down to sitting at your desk and building data within the markets. Trading is exciting in the beginning. It's a massive dopamine rush to the body when you see the profit or loss that you're making on your account, and it's generally something new that you've probably never done or experienced before. And in the beginning, this can be really fun because it is exciting. But what you want trading to actually be is you want trading to be the enemy. For me, trading is no longer fun. When I wake up and I tend to the markets, I'm tending to the markets with one clear vision. I'm here to execute my model, to follow my rules, to take my trades, no questions asked, and then just to step back from the charts and that be it for the day. So for me, I'm not trying to come to the markets and be like, right, today I want to make X amount of money and I want to do this and I want to get this and I want to have that. It's not about that for me with trading. For me, trading is about becoming the best trader and becoming the best individual and the best version of myself that I physically possibly can. And you need to do the same thing for yourself. So if you're a trader right now and you're trading in the markets and you're still looking at trading as if you want to make 5, 10K a month, you need to stop doing that. You need to disassociate that vision that you've got where you're just chasing a financial goal, because trading isn't all about making the money. Yes, the eventual outcome to the trades that we take is going to be that we're able to earn a profit. However, to actually become a profitable trader that is able to earn a profit, you have to just be the best trader that you can be. So ask yourself this question, and I know I've mentioned this before, but do you operate to the highest possible standard that you feel you yourself physically can? That's one simple question. Just ask yourself, do you operate to the highest standard that you feel you can for yourself as an individual? I'm not asking you to, go ahead and compare yourself to the likes of Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, and Bill Gates. But what I'm asking you to do is, do you really think how you operate your day to day, what food you put into your body, the places that you go, the social circle that you have, all of these things, are these optimized so you can be the best version of yourself? And if they're not, then you need to ask yourself why and where and how you can change these things. You need to be functioning in your everyday like you're already the professional individual that you eventually want to be. This means dressing how you want to dress when you're eventually that successful person. It means turning up to the gym like you're that successful person. It means turning up to the charts like you're that successful person already. It means making sure that your social circle is driven, motivated, focused. It means making sure that your diet and the food that you're putting into your body is the right food that you want to put into your body. Is it nutritional? Are you getting the right things into yourself, and are you putting yourself out there in the right way, and conduct yourself in the right way? Be confident, be someone that's outgoing, be someone that's willing to put themselves out of their social circles, out of their comfort zones, and willing to try something new. Because I promise you, if you do all of these things, you will naturally see progression within the markets. Why? Because your social circles, you'll start to surround yourself with better people. You won't just walk into a restaurant now and talk to your bummy mates. You'll walk into a restaurant and shake the hand of a successful business person. It's about making these changes and forcing these habits into your life in order for you to become a better person. I'm a 20-year-old kid. I'm a great example to use on this, and the reason why I call myself a kid is because literally 2 years ago I was still a kid. So I'm only just past that point now. I'm a young adult, okay? We'll go with a young adult. But what I'm trying to say here is, for me, in the position that I'm in and what I do for my everyday life, how I have to present myself and how I have to put myself across to other people is difficult, because I have to basically age myself by 10 years when I speak to anyone to get them to listen and actually pay any attention to what I'm saying at that given point in time. So for me and for other younger entrepreneurs that are getting into the business space, I would say my biggest point on what I just said is evolving yourself and carrying yourself in the way in which you want to be seen. There's no point just going around talking with all this slang, dressing in a relaxed manner, not having a care for your appearance and how you look and how you speak and all of these other things, and just throwing yourself around, because no one's going to respect you. No one's going to give you the time of day. It doesn't matter if you're making all of the money in the world right now. As long as you're able to present yourself and you're able to speak properly to someone, shake their hand in a firm manner, and just carry yourself properly, people will listen. People will pay attention to what you have to say. I've had individuals that have invested large amounts of capital with me and with my business, and that's only come from how I present myself and how I put myself across to people, and the fact that I'm knowledgeable in what I talk about. So what I would say to you is, build up your knowledge, build up yourself as an individual, and start cutting out all of the things that are burning your time, your money, and your effort. Whether that be people, habits, no matter what it is, cut it out or cut it back. No one is going to find profitability within a day, and this is a journey that you've got to go on as a trader, where you're facing ups and downs. And in order to reach the stage of being a successful trader like you want to be, you must go through both those ups and downs. So change your habits, assess yourself, and make those changes that are required of you as an individual. Surrounding yourself with driven and motivated individuals can be the answer for many, and that is why I've built an active community within the trading space, that every single day we as a team are coming into the markets, jumping on a live call, putting on music, and we're all trading as a community. And this isn't just about making money from the markets. What this is about surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals. Whether you're someone who's completely fresh to the markets and has no experience at all, or you're someone who's got tons of experience and you've been a funded trader for many years on end, you can join a community like the one here at Moneda FX that we've been able to build over the last few years, where you've now got traders of all different experience levels within that community, sharing their trade ideas, sharing what they're doing in their day-to-day life, and motivating everybody else within the community to become successful. So if you're interested in joining a community like that, where you can see traders with over 10 plus years experience taking the models that I teach you on my YouTube channel every single day within those live calls, then find the link down in the description, and I hope to see you there very, very soon. But yeah, my name's been Lewis, and I'll catch you all in the next one.